Hey guys, how's it going? Before this goes away, I want to show you over here 92% GPU usage on this game. When I started the game up, it was at 93% GPU usage, which is really quite unacceptable. I have a RTX 5080. Which you can see over there. So I have a RTX 5080. So I've got a really powerful card, you know, and the game's settings were so bad, so misconfigured that it used like 90%, almost 100% of my GPU, which is obviously not good at all, you know. And no game, when it starts up, unless the graphics is like super amazing, no game should be using that amount of GPU usage. That is simply crazy, especially in the menu. I mean, we are in the fucking menu right now. You know, these are still images. You can see they're still images here. So what the fuck is the game actually processing? Like, what is the game actually doing in the background for the game to be using 93% processing power on RTX 5080? Like, I just don't understand that. It's really not supposed to be that way. You know, it's really crazy that the game can use that much power on, you know, in the menu. Like, it's really like, what the hell is it doing? What is it processing when it's in the menu? So I don't know, I just don't understand that. It's unacceptable for the game to have that amount of processing and use that amount of power so early in the game and in the bloody menu. So anyway, apart from the fact that the game uses 90% of a RTX 5080 when you start up the game, apart from that, you also can't change the resolution of the game. So there's no option here to change the resolution. This music is really irritating, actually. Let's just turn that down a little bit because it's really starting to annoy me. You also can't change the resolution of the game. They do allow you here at the bottom. They allow you to change the render scale. So that is what I had to do in order for the game to not use 90% of my GPU. So this shouldn't even be necessary. You should just be able to change your resolution over here. But yeah, you can't change the resolution. So that is bad. But yeah, otherwise than that, we are today going to be checking out the game. I got the code for the game from the developers, and we're going to be checking out the game, playing it for however long it takes me to come to a conclusion on the game. That might be 30 minutes or it might be 5 hours. It really just depends on how long it takes me to make a decision on whether or not I can recommend the game. The game is $25. The game released out of early access today, or maybe yesterday, depending on your time zone. And yeah, so the game is a racing game, a racing car game, in case the screenshots in the background hasn't given it away already. It has a very underground, a Need for Speed Underground type look to the game, but we will see if it can come even close to how absolutely fantastic Underground 2 was, because Need for Speed Underground 2 is the best car racing game ever made, and now I think it's like 22, 23 years, maybe even 24 years later, after Need for Speed Underground was made, there still is not a game that can compare to Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. So it's quite shocking that no game in the past 20 plus years has been able to come even close to the game. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be playing the game today. I'm gonna be giving you my running commentary as I play through the game. I'm gonna be telling you what I think is good and bad about the game as I play through the game today. If you're in a hurry and you're watching the VOD after the live stream today, then you can simply skip forward. I will put a timestamp in the description below, and you can just jump to that final timestamp in the video if you only want to hear my final opinion and whether or not I can recommend the game today. That's if you're in a hurry. If you're not in such a hurry, you can just stay tuned, and I will be playing through the game, and I will be giving you my running commentary as I play through the game today. So with that being said, I think we can jump into the game. My cursor is funny. I'm not sure if that's showing up on the recording, but my cursor is showing the in-game cursor, and then it's also showing the hardware cursor, like my Windows hardware cursor as well, which is funny. Like, why is it doing that? Maybe I should restart the game to fix that, but honestly, hopefully it will just go away because it's irritating. But anyway, so yeah, like I had a quick look at the options menu. You can't change the resolution. VSync, we obviously want VSync. VSync should be enabled by default, but anyway. Otherwise than that, I'm not seeing any real issues over here. The music is really irritating so far, but anyway. So yeah, the game has a 70% positive score on Steam, which is quite bad actually. Like 70% is quite bad. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out the game and making our own conclusion today.
Hey there, I'm Deb from Underground Garage. In the game, we prep cars for illegal street races. Fast, dangerous, and on the edge. But in real life, safety always comes first.
The dialogue is very low for some reason.
Keep it legal and respect the road. Leave the wild races to the game. Stay safe out there.
The dialogue is very, very low.
Hey, are you at the garage? Good. Come by my office and let's get you set up.
Okay, let's just turn up. Yeah, the dialogue is already at 100%, so Perhaps we should turn down the music more and then turn the master volume up. Let's try that. Because the volume was really low. Okay, there's a little bit of stuttering. So we're running the game on Epic quality, by the way. So everything is on Epic except like global attenuation. Oh, okay. So we can walk around. We can walk around like this now, apparently. Uh, how do I? Okay. Like, how do I go out of the menu? Okay, this is fantastic. Yeah, I'm starting to see why the game is 70% on Steam. Let's go over there again, then exit over there again, then press exit. Nope, it's still there. Okay, that's fantastic. So main menu, I guess. Yeah. I can see why the game is 70% already. I mean, we're not even 50 seconds into the game, and already we are seeing some glitches that causes the player to have to reset the game. You know, that's not good. So the game looks open world. Can we go anywhere we want to? Why does the guy run funny? The guy runs like he has like scoliosis or something. Look at his legs. Just look at his legs. Like if you look at his legs, he's seriously look at that. He runs like he has some kind of a weird leg issue. It almost reminds me of the crab walk. If you look how he's running. If you remember the crab walk from Mass Effect Andromeda, look at that, look at that, look at his legs. Yeah, this really looks like the crab walk, to be honest. Like if you corner if you corner too much, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that shit. Like he's leaning, he's actually getting some what do you call it? Like on cars it's called camber. Like you have positive camber and negative camber. This guy's legs has some really bad camber. Okay, so the walking and the animations are really funky. We see that already. I mean, it's funny, you know. I'm laughing at how bad it is so far, but that's not a good thing. Like a $25 game, like you expect a certain amount of polish. Okay, wow, that's really... Wow, I can just push the car like this. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, so apparently we are Superman. Look at that. What the hell? I'm sure we can make the cars glitch out, like completely just flip out if we try enough. Can we jump? No, we can't jump apparently. We can just push cars around. Okay, can we interact with the people? Hello lady, can I talk to you? No, apparently not. Also, the animations are really stuttery. Look at that. Like the animations are really stuttery. Look, 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 look. It's almost like the animations are running at like 5 FPS or something like that. What the hell? I'm just bumping into you. A friendly little bump. and then you flip the bird, or whatever that is. I'm not sure what that's called in English. Can I steal a scooter? No, but I can. I can push the scooter around like it's a piece of plastic. Okay, can I push cars around? Yep. Holy shit. Holy. Okay. I'm sure we will be able to make this car flip into the air if we just hit it right. Look at that, look at that. Come on, come on. I want you to like freak out and flip into the air. Yes, there we go. That's what I want. No, 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 don't flip back over. I like you the way you are. There we go. We're gonna keep you like this. Okay, so yeah, $25 game, by the way. Yeah, I can see why it's 70% on Steam so far. I mean, this isn't necessarily bad. Like, it doesn't make the game bad, but it's janky. It's really janky. There's a certain amount of jankiness, and you can clearly see that is just like flat. That's just a flat texture, so that's bad. There's a certain amount of jankiness that you can expect in certain games, like a $25 game. Holy shit. But yeah, like it's hey, you can actually make the alarms of the car go off, which is really strange because I flipped that other car on its roof and it didn't, the alarm didn't go off. So if you hit a car with a bike, then the alarm goes off, but apparently if you flip a car on its roof, then the alarm doesn't go off. So that doesn't make a huge amount of sense, to be honest. But we're playing very, very happily with this bike. The wheels don't turn for some reason. Like, the wheels aren't turning, and the chain is really funky. Like, the chain actually goes up at the top, which isn't logical. Can you move the chairs? Oh no, but oh yes, you can. Okay. So we are playing Goat Simulator, by the way. This is just Goat Simulator right now. I'm having so much fun playing Goat Simulator. Like, they shouldn't have called this game... Oh, what's the name? Underground Garage, I think? I already forgot the name of the game. Underground Garage, yes. They should have called it like fucking Destruction Derby or something like that. Like, I haven't even gotten into a car yet. I think the game is gonna become significantly worse once we actually get into a car. But okay, let's get into a car, I guess. I think this might be the most fun that I'm gonna have with the game today. Hello, girls. Are you gonna flip the bird as well? The animations are slow. Like, it's literally slow, like stuttery animations. And there's also no sound at all. Like, when I'm silent, if I stay silent for a while, you will hear there's no ambient sound, there's no music, there's no environmental sound, nothing. I'm gonna stay quiet for 10 seconds. You hear there's like nothing, like no birds, no chattering from them, no wind sounds, no leaves blowing past, nothing. Can I move the stuff? No. Can I move the bench? Or the girls? No, I can flip a car around, but I can't flip the girls around, apparently. What? This car? No. This one? No. Where? Why is that guy's glasses blue? He's got like digital glasses on or some shit. Is this the future? Where did he get blue digital glasses? What's that? Is that a butt plug? What the hell? There's butt plugs lying all over the place. Where am I supposed to go? Look how slow the animations are. Like the animations are super slow. What the hell?
You'll learn that speed.
Oh, over there.
The other
Why does the thing not show up? They really could have made it easier. See that?
Got a new client. Dave wants you to take this one. Starter issue. Should be easy. Head over to him now. He's waiting and we'll walk you through the details.
Hey kid, got a 4X Bull HI pulling up. Just a starter problem. Shouldn't take long. Get it on the lift, check it out, and replace the starter. Let's make this smooth, alright?
What the hell is going on with your arms? Okay, the game just froze for like 3 seconds. Oh, your arms look terrible, my guy. Like seriously, what's going on with your elbows? Okay, where's the car? Over there, 45 meters. It's really difficult to see the quest marker. They really could have improved the quest marker a little bit. Garage Manager allows you to move your cards around the garage without driving them. Open tab, select Manager. Okay. Tab, select Manager. Then move client's car onto the lift. Okay. This one. Lift over there. Okay. Enter mechanic mode. Mechanic mode? Where's mechanic mode? I'm not seeing mechanic mode. How do you enter mechanic mode? Oh, okay, you have to stand next to the car. Camera focus allows you to focus. I don't care about that. Car vision layers. Use buttons or shortcuts to switch between layers and work on selected categories. Diagnosis mode allows you to check the state of the car. To switch on off diagnosis mode, press shift. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Critical parts missing. So shift, if you press shift, how do we? Like disassemble damaged starter. Okay, so I just have to assume the starter is here. Someone who doesn't know about cars might think it's in the boot. Okay, the game's really laggy. So we click over there and then how do you how do you disassemble it? Right click, left click? By the way, it's still doing that cursor thing. It's showing my Windows cursor whilst also showing the in-game cursor, which is really irritating. Disassembly, left alt. Assembly. Oh, that's how you switch between assembly and disassembly. Okay. So, how do you... Like, you can't just tell me disassemble damaged starter and not tell me how to do that. That's like telling me complete the quest, and they're not telling me how to actually complete the quest. Like, this is supposed to be a fucking tutorial. What do I have to do? Okay, the starter isn't a part of the engine, is it? I mean, it's in the engine bay. How do I rotate? Oh, it's in the engine bay, but I don't think it's actually attached to the starter. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with where the different engine parts are. Ask me where a part in a computer is, then I can tell you, but I don't know about cars too much. But I don't know, like, are they gonna highlight the thing for us or what? Like, you can't just tell the player to do something and not tell the player how to do something. Oh, I can see it there. Oh, okay, it's flashing over there. Okay. So what if we go over here? Ah, okay, there we go. So you have to activate diagnosis mode, and then you have to click over here to get to the engine view. All of this shit should have been told to the player. Okay, so what do we do? Click on it and then repair? How do we repair, or must we remove it? Right click, left click? Can we click and drag it? No, we can't click and drag it. Disassemble. I'm just clicking on it, nothing is happening. I'm clicking and dragging on it, nothing is happening. So how do you remove or repair it? Starter. Add it to shopping list. Okay, so should we buy one? How do you buy stuff? Disassemble damaged starter. How do you do that? I'm clicking, 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 clicking. Click and drag doesn't work either. Add to shopping list. I already added it to the shopping list. And then, so like, how do you then buy something that is on your shopping list? Okay, let's go out. How do you buy stuff? Tab. Okay, there it is. So do I have it? Starter. Starter. Which one am I supposed to buy? There's so many. How the fuck am I supposed to know which one to buy? Like, it's not highlighted or anything like that. So this is my inventory. So it shows I already have a starter over here. Starter V6 Ironheart. So I already have a starter in my inventory. I don't know how I got the starter because I still have 15,000 and I started with 15,000. So this one's durability is 100%. So, by the way, this guy looks like, from a certain angle, he looks like Chris Pine. He really looks like Chris Pine for some reason. So intermechanic mode, and then diagnosis mode, and then you go over here. And you click over there. So how do I remove it? Like I'm not seeing. I've selected it. There, I'm selecting it, and then I don't see any way to remove it. Like you can lift the car up, you can put it down. Engine remove. I don't want to remove the engine. I just want to remove the starter. Or do you first need to remove the engine and then you can work on the engine? I don't know. Engine remove. Before you remove the engine, drain the oil pump. No, you don't need to drain the oil just to remove the starter. The starter can just be removed. So we're not going to do that. Like why is it so fucking difficult to just do something? Like we have disassembly selected, and then you click on it, nothing is happening. Okay, let me Alt Tab, and I'm quickly gonna look on the forum, on the Steam forum, to see how do you remove a part. So let's see quickly. Let me just do this. And then okay, there we go. Let's see here. Also, the game's audio completely falls away when you Alt Tab, and there's no way to make that not happen. Normally, you would see an option in the options menu to allow you to enable or disable mute audio when focus lost normally, but I didn't see any option like that in the audio options, so that's another issue. see there's people here also asking about removing the starter motor. But like, I actually want to know how to remove something. Like, come on. People saying here about errors and stuff. Stuff where parts become invisible. Like, yeah, I hope that the bugs that the people talk about here have been addressed, because the game is now fully released. It's not in early access anymore, so I would hope that these bugs are removed now. Yeah, I don't see any solution here. Let me quickly try Google. Maybe someone on Reddit or something like that has asked the same thing. Let's see quickly. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find some kind of a solution instead of just giving up on the game, you know, because clearly the tutorial is fucking useless. So, yeah, I'm just trying to not just give up on the game and give it a negative review. I'm trying to actually figure out how to actually do it. But unfortunately, when I search how to remove a part in Underground Garage, then Need for Speed Underground comes up way more than this game. Because obviously it's a far, far more popular game, and also Google just loves to waste your time. It loves to show you unrelated results. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything on Google. So I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what we can do. Like, once again here, the disassemble damage starter. Like, it fucking tell the player how to do it. You can't just say complete the quest or some shit like that and then not tell the player how to complete the quest. Like, if I want to remove this, for instance. Oh. Okay. So what? Hierarchy? How did I do that? Okay, let's try over there. And over here, where's the starter? Highlight the starter for me. There we go. I don't know why it took a few seconds for the starter to be highlighted there. Wow, this thing actually has nitro. You can see there's a nitro injector there. It's supposed to be stock, but the bloody thing has a nitro injector. Okay, we click and... Okay, okay, so we had to figure that shit out on our own. So you have to click and hold on a part without moving your mouse. You can't click and move your mouse. You have to click and hold on it for like 3 seconds. And then it will remove the part. Okay, and then how do you okay, so I guess we then go to assembly and then click over there. And then we take the non-broken one, I guess. Okay, and then you have to click on bolts as well, which is something that we didn't do initially. But apparently you don't need to remove the bolts in order to remove the starter, which doesn't make any fucking sense, but then anyway. Apparently you only have to put in the bolts when you're assembling it. You don't even need to take out the bolts when disassembling it. Some serious video game logic there. Okay, so exit. How do I put the front fender back? How did I just open the hood? Oh, E. Okay. Okay, that's fine then. So assembly, and then we need to put this one back. Okay. Fucking hell, that took way longer than what it needed to. If the game just had a proper fucking tutorial.
Good job with the starter. Listen, that car's actually mine.
Why is the dialogue so low?
Drive it out to a spot I'll send you.
Like seriously, the dialogue is way too low. I've got the dialogue up to max. And then that is now also max. I'm gonna have to turn up the my Windows volume actually, because the dialogue is hilariously low. So let's turn up my Windows volume. There we go.
Don't say anything to Deb. Just
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
waiting in the car.
Not much better, to be honest. Okay, are you gonna keep the phone in your hand forever? Where do we have to go? Wow, these two girls are still sitting here, and it's fucking nighttime. Okay, what car are you talking about? There. Oh, is it inside the building? Fucking hell. Oh, I need to get into my car. Well, it's probably not my car, but anyway.
All right, here's the deal. We're heading out to the old airport. Nobody goes there. Perfect spot for a test run. Push the car through a short course, make sure everything holds up. Then we leave it there. No questions asked. On the way back, we'll take the old Schmetterling Volt. Don't worry about the details. Just keep your eyes on the road and follow right.
The dialogue, once again, is way softer than the sound of the car, and I've already like reduced the in-game sound by so much. We will need to reduce it even more. So like over there maybe, and then this needs to be reduced even more. The audio balancing in this game is fucking terrible. And then I'm gonna have to raise the Windows volume again. Okay, let's try that. Wow, I really hate the sound of the tires. The tires sound really terrible. I don't like this driving position. How do you... Also, it's really irritating that the engine sound continues when you're in the settings menu. How do you change your view, your camera? Like, I'm not seeing a way to change the view. Like, seriously, does the game not allow you... now the menu is fucking open again. Fucking hell, now the engine sound is so loud. Exit. Like, fucking... Like, this bug is really irritating. Like, seriously. The only way to fix it is to go back to the main menu and then go back into the game again. That's seriously irritating. And it's the second time that that has happened. Where's the car? Okay, the car is outside for some reason. And it has neon on it now for some reason.
Alright, here's the deal. We're heading out to the old airfield outside the city. Nobody goes there. Perfect spot for a test run. We'll push the car through a short course, make sure everything holds up. Then...
Okay, those cement things are apparently not cement. They're like fucking paper. Oh, the car does have NOS apparently. Like, I'm driving in a straight line, and then there's tire squeal noises. Like, I'm literally driving in a straight line. What happens if you get out of the car? Oh, we can't get out of the car. Wow, who's that with me? Holy crap, he wasn't in the car. How did he get in the car? Did he just teleport into the car? Also, it looks like the game doesn't have damage, like car damage or anything like that, at all. Choose a route. Okay, well, I can't choose a route. I'm pressing A, I'm pressing D. Nothing is happening, so you can't actually choose a route, apparently. What am I supposed to select? Time attack, race. Well, this one gives money. The other ones don't seem to give money. Okay, well, let's do the money one then, I guess. Pets. How much? 15,000? Sure, why not? Accept. There we go, 15,000. My entire load I'm gonna blow on this thing, but we should be able to win without an issue. Also, the cars look really shitty. Like, I don't know what it is, but like the graphics on the cars, like this car looks good. The other cars look really terrible. Okay, well, fortunately my car is faster than their cars. How the hell is that tire squeal sounds when we are driving on dirt? Please explain that to me. Also, when you use NOS, there's no like flames or anything like that at the exhausts. It's just a sound. Like there's literally just a little sound, and then that's it. That's how you're supposed to know you're using NOS. Like in Need for Speed Underground, there was like flames and shit coming out of the exhaust. It's also really irritating when you're just turning the wheel slightly, like you're just literally tapping the wheel really slightly. It has tire squeal, like that tire squeal. It's really irritating. Also, how do I look behind me? Like, I would like to look behind me, but I've got no idea how to do that. Wow, this tire squeal is irritating. This car is actually really slow. Like, it's a Mustang, but it's struggling to get 200 even down a mountain. Oh, the guy actually was just 1 second behind me. So he was really on my ass, actually. I'm impressed. Wow, now we have 77,000. We went from 15,000 to 77,000 in a single race. Okay. So reach the ghost lane time attack starting point. Didn't we already do that? Also, look at that fucking car. It's floating in the air. Like that car was floating in the air. Now it's not floating in the air anymore. Like this car is actually really slow. Look at that. It's struggling to get 150 when we're going up a hill. Why do I need to come over here again? I already beat the race. I already did this. Oh, the time attack. So I must do the time attack. I can't do another one. Why the fuck do they even give you the option to do another race then? That's so fucking stupid, honestly. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't need to play more of this game. It's Not good. Holy crap. Okay, so if we do this race again, we will get 300,000 for the race, apparently. So that's broken. Like, that's a really, I don't think that is the way that it's supposed to work. You can get 300,000 in a single race, and then after that, times 5 would be 1.2 million that you can get, and then after that you can get 6 million. So it just seemingly continues to go on and on, which is really insane. So yeah, it's going to be really easy to make money in this bloody game. But yeah, like, honestly, I don't need to play the game anymore at all. I honestly think 70% positive on Steam is being generous with this game. It's $25, which isn't a huge amount when you compare it to something like some of the Need for Speed games, even though you can get pretty much all of the good Need for Speed games. You can get them for like under $25. Obviously, like Need for Speed Carbon and those, we are not even going to consider because those aren't good. You know, I'm talking about like Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2, you know, Need for Speed Most Wanted. You know, those ones are the good ones, and you can get those for way cheaper. Let me quickly see what's the price of Need for Speed Underground. Can you even get Need for Speed Underground anymore? Let me have a look quickly. So let's have a look over here. The audio of the game is actually now active when I Alt Tab, which it previously was not. But it's really irritating. Yeah, that even when you're in the menu, the audio is still there. I fucking hate that. There we go. So that's better. And then we can reproduce that other bug if we do this. So now we can drive around like this while we are alt-tabbed, which is super fantastic. The game is not broken at all. So in any way, Need for Speed Underground, like, can you even get it anymore? Like, I'm not even sure you can get it anymore. I mean, obviously you can pirate it, obviously. Well, that's a pirating site. I'm pretty sure. That guy has no idea what he's fucking talking about. Need for Speed Underground 2 is legitimately still like in the top 3 of best racing games ever, honestly. Yeah, it looks like you can't even get it anymore. I mean, you can pirate it, obviously, but yeah, you can't seemingly get it anymore legitimately, which is fine. You know, that's no problem at all. You can literally just do fit girl and then boom. And then I'm pretty sure she has it. Let's have a look. It must be around here somewhere. No, apparently not. How is it not available? Well, a lot of the other Need for Speeds will be on here, but okay, apparently she doesn't have it repacked yet. But I mean, you will be able to get it on a lot of other places, and obviously places like Pirate Bay, definitely. Can I spell pirate? There we go. you will definitely be able to get it on here. Yeah, so you can get it there. You can get it there. So it is very much still available because apparently Electronic Arts don't like money, apparently. So they don't even allow you to purchase it anymore. It's still one of the best racing games ever made. So yeah, apart from that, so you can't get that one. What about Most Wanted? Most Wanted was good. It's not like as good as uh, Underground, but it's good. It's one of the better ones. You can see I do have it, and I did review it, but I didn't recommend it based on the fact that it's still Electronic Arts, and Electronic Arts are still not a company that should be supported in any way, shape, or form. This was a good one. And what's the price on this one? Let's have a look here. $20. So yeah, that I mean, fucking hell. $20 for Need for Speed Most Wanted versus $20 for this fucking game where you can drive around like this. Like, I mean, there is no competition at all. You know, I really think that these developers are not, they're not thinking logically by asking $25 for a game like this. The game is really, really not worth $25. And when you compare the other games that are on the market, I mean already Need for Speed Underground 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, those games blow this game out of the fucking water. The audio mixing in this game is diabolically terrible, absolutely atrocious. The main character, does a crab walk all over the place. It's just crab walking all over the place. The menu doesn't close when you have it open, so then you need to like alt tab. Well, you need to go back to the main menu to get it back, because like if you go options and you click on close and then you go back into the game, it's still there. So that's super fantastic. While you're driving, you just literally tap left or right. You're not even cornering very hard. You're hardly taking a corner, and then there's tire squeal, and the tire squeal sounds really, really terrible. The cars are very slow. This car is supposed to be a Mustang. It sounds like a V8 perhaps, and yet it struggles to get 150 kilometers per hour on the road. I think it's kilometers per hour. How do you actually check? Like, can you even change it? I'm assuming it's kilometers per hour. Can you actually change it? Does the game even allow you to change it? See, yeah, the game doesn't even allow you to change the between imperial or metric. Like, the game doesn't even allow you to do that, which is hilarious. You also can't change the camera of the car. So if you don't like this view of the car, you can't change it. There's no way to change the view of the camera. So yeah, quite honestly, the game is really bad. I mean, I said it in the first 7 minutes of playing the game. the game is janky, like bad janky, and that would be okay if the game was maybe $10, but unfortunately it's not $10. It's 20 fucking 5, and $25 is way, 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 way too much for this game. So honestly, I would just suggest pirate Need for Speed Underground 2. It's one of the very best racing games ever made. You can still get Need for Speed Most Wanted. It is on Steam for $20, but honestly, I would just pirate that as well because Electronic Arts don't deserve your money. So any of those games are far superior to this game. Just far, far, far superior. There's another game that I actually want to review still. I believe I don't think I've reviewed it previously. I'm almost certain. If we look over here and then we go to racing and then we have a look here. This game is definitely not a racing game. I don't know why it's even qualified as racing. You can see I do have a lot of the Need for Speeds, but like I say, Most Wanted is very good. Wreckfest is not good. Apex Point, this is the one that, like, I have it in my library. I've never actually played it. So this is one game that I would want to play and review at some point. I'm not sure if the game is still being updated. Is it still being updated? I don't think it's still being updated. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Game will no longer be available for purchase. Yeah. So unfortunately, this is one of those games where the developer just stopped developing it, and it's not fully developed. It's in early access. So this is unfortunate. I mean, I might still review the game at some point. But yeah, the fact that the game isn't even being developed and it's going to be delisted from Steam, what's the point of reviewing a game like that? Any other racing games? Need for Speed World is actually not a bad game. I've played a lot of Need for Speed World. You can see 14 hours. It's not a bad game. It's just the fact that it is always online. Like this game has the always online bullshit, and it's not the way that a game should be, to be honest. And yeah, you can see I have a lot of racing games. But yeah, like I say, the only one that really stands out when compared to this game is definitely Need for Speed Most Wanted. All of the other Need for Speeds aren't as good in my opinion. And then obviously you get Need for Speed Carbon. I think Carbon is the latest one. I think. Need for Speed. Unbound. Is it Unbound? Is that the latest one? Yeah. This is a piece of shit. And I think it's like $60. So obviously that's not worth $60. So yeah. But yeah, guys, like honestly, there is no way on earth how I can recommend this game for $25. There's just no fucking way. So, yeah, the developers need to drop the price to like $10, and then they need to fix all of the bugs, because $25 for a game like this is just delusional. It is next level delusion, to be honest. So yeah, that's my opinion of the game. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully next time we won't have a game that is as buggy as this one.